If on a Winter's Night a Traveler by Italo Calvino is a postmodern metaphysical Italian detective novel in which the main character is trying to find the novel that you are reading. In one part of the book, in one part of the book he goes and this woman spits the book into a machine and counts the number of words and how many times they're repeated, and in that way reads the book by a list of the frequency of words.
Two brothers, one is beautiful, one is kind of sick. There's a fire, and this beautiful brother jumps out of the house with the little brother in his back, and he dies. And then a few days later, the younger one dies also because he's sick. They go to this other world where there's an evil lord, and the evil lord has a monster. They defeat the monster, but they're bitten by the monster, so they're about to die, and then they die and they go to another world, which is actually heaven.
Basically, there's a family in Vermont, and it's talking about space. For them, it's the oldest. One of them goes to California, the Salinas Valley, starts a farm, calls his brothers up, and really communes with the spirits and the nature of the tree, and starts worshiping it. Brings a wife, eventually has a child, and it's all kind of confusing. And eventually, he dies and goes back to the land. And yeah, that's it.
And out. So there's these two people, Ada and Van Veen, and they're actually half siblings, but the point of the book is that they're in love, so it's incestuous. And they're wealthy, and they live in a mansion in a planet called Antiterra, because this book is actually kind of like a science fiction book, even though that's not really clear. And they fall in love, and for 100 years they're in love, and then they both die at the end, but Van Veen publishes philosophical works that
This book is about people in an ad agency. It's during the dot-com bubble bursting, so people are getting laid off. It's actually kind of a story about how history repeats itself, I think, since we're in exactly the same situation now. It's also kind of a story about how people in crazy situations come to accept crazy actions as being normal. They spend their time by taking apart chairs and trading with each other. Someone in a clown suit comes and shoots up everyone.
Zach Harper is a novel about a boy named Benji. It is summer in the Hamptons. It's about black boys with beach houses, is a sentence in the book. And it plays with the theme of double consciousness from the Souls of Black Folks by W.B. Du Bois, and what it means to be a middle or upper class black boy with a summer house. And it's a coming of age story. He works in an ice cream store. There's like this girl. He gets shot in the head with
This takes place in post-World War II, post-atomic bomb Japan. A man has his first child who has a birth defect, and it fills him with great shame. And as his son is born, it's like this great weight on his life, and he wants to travel and live with his mistress, but instead he has to be dedicated to this family, which is a burden on him.
Alright, you ready?
And now it feels a little stressful, but sure.
Okay.
I'm ready. That's it. Go. Okay. Okay.